Howdy everybody, David here, the Digital Dungeon Master, and this is my August 2018 Digital Dungeon Master update. Haven't talked to you guys in a couple of months, so now it is time for August to talk to you guys because there is actually quite a bit that I need to talk to you guys about. First off, I want to talk to you guys about me expanding the Digital Dungeon Master team. That's right. I've expanded the team by one. We've doubled the amount of people working with Digital Dungeon Master, and I would like to welcome Furied Fate. You guys may know her from the Fantasy Grounds College. I have hired her as a social media specialist, and she's going to be taking some of the work off of my plate so I can do what you guys want me to do, and that is create content. So welcome, Fury Fate. I'm so excited to be working with you, and we're going to have a good time. So with that being said, I am also looking to bring another member onto the Digital Dungeon Master team. I'm going to be expanding to 3. And if you are a video editor, and if you know what you're doing with video editing programs, if you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website, digitaldungeonmaster.com. You can contact me here on YouTube through the message system, or you can even send me messages on Twitter, Facebook, wherever. I can be contacted all over the place. And if you are interested, I'm looking to hire someone, yes, right, a paid position, for a part-time basis. So if you're interested, let me know and send me some of your work, and we'll see if we can do something. So moving on, a lot of you have requested that I do t-shirt drives, sort of like the one that I have here. I have one of the old vintage table topping logos. Sorry, my beard's in the way. And I have been approved and accepted by the Design by Humans website. So thank you to them for approving me to have shirts, mugs, stickers, all kinds of different shirts, baseball shirts, hoodies, men's, women's, t-shirts, tank tops, all kinds of stuff. Daisy Duke shorts. No, I'm just kidding on the Daisy Duke shorts. But yeah, I appreciate Designed by Humans. The store link will be on my website. It'll be on the Twitch channel. It will be on the YouTube comments, and you can access it pretty much from any of the outlets that I have. So thank you again to Designed by Humans. Right now I have the Digital Dungeon Master logo, the current Digital Dungeon Master logo that Vay has created for me. But I do have a couple of people that have wanted these table topping shirts to be put back up on there and to do another drive. So I will have these up there eventually for your consumption. So thanks everybody for reaching out and keep bugging me to sell t-shirts. And the last couple of times I've done t-shirt drives, they were not successful at all, even though that a lot of people kept asking and asking and asking for me to do a drive. You know, everybody wants one, but whenever I did a drive, nobody wanted one. So now that I have a storefront, you can just get them at your leisure, so you don't have to worry about paychecks or the time frame of a drive or anything like that. They'll always be up, so you can get your Digital Dungeon Master t-shirts, and we'll see what else pops up there on the website as well. So thank you, everybody, and there you go. Get your DDM t-shirts. So moving on, I have actually transitioned some of my games away from D&D. Actually, both of my games I have transitioned away from D&D 5e. So if you are an avid follower of the Twitch channel and you watch all of the games, I have actually basically converted the Friday night Tomb of Annihilation game to Savage Worlds 50 Fathoms. So we've had a couple of sessions already with Savage Worlds. We've had a blast of a time playing, and they even actually got the crew from Gilligan's Island to join their ship as boatmates. So I don't know how I came up with that. I was just thinking about, oh wow, Gilligan's Island. Let's throw Gilligan's Island into 50 Fathoms. What a hairball idea I had, but it seems like the players loved it, the viewers loved it. Lots of great comments on the YouTube comments. So check out the 50 Fathom Savage Worlds game. And also my Saturday game, the Lost Mine of Phandelver, we have just wrapped up, and we had a hell of a finale on Saturday night. And they actually took a portal at the end into Undermountain, chasing the Black Spider and one of their party members that was killed during the combat in the finale. So if you didn't see that game live, it's up on YouTube, and check it out because it is a hell of a finale. Such a great time. Players did such a great time throughout the entire Lost Mine of Phandelver book. It's actually my favorite adventure in D&D 5e, that and Ghost and Dragon Spear Castle, and my players actually did both of those. So they did such a great time on both of them, and we're actually going to come back and do another finale for the Ghost of Dragon Spear Castle in the future as well. So I have not forgot about that, but will be taking, and that goes to say that I will be taking a break from Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Now, I know a lot of you guys have followed me on Twitch and have subscribed to my YouTube channel because of my D&D 5e content, and I totally appreciate you guys for doing that. But everything that you do, sometimes you just need to take a break. And I do need to take a break from D&D 5e. I plan on coming back to 5e around November when Undermountain releases. But I have gotten actually quite a bit of negative feedback on the YouTube comments and actually messages and emails that I've gotten. So, you know, sometimes you just need to take a break. No matter how much you love something, and I love D&D 5e, sometimes you just need to unplug for a little bit and do something else or play something else. I mean, that's why in the real world, that's why we take vacations from our jobs, to get away for a week, to get away for a couple weeks, to become refreshed and come back energized and ready to go again. So I'm going to be taking about a 4 or 5 month break from 5e. I'm still going to be talking about it, just like the announcements yesterday about the new Magic the Gathering setting. Wah, wah. And also the new Eberron stuff that shows you how to create stuff for the DM's Guild. So anyways, I'll do another video on that, but that's another topic. I've actually wrote an article for my patrons. Man, I was expecting something totally different with that. I was expecting something like an Intervale like they talked about, or maybe Dragonlance, or possibly even maybe Greyhawk, Dark Sun, but not Magic the Gathering. I think that probably threw everybody for a loop. But we know why they did that, though, because there's a hell of a lot more Magic the Gathering players than there are D&D players. So smart business move on Wizards of the Coast part to try to entice new players into the awesome and lovable hobby that we currently play. But anyway, I got on a side tangent, and I apologize about that. But back to taking a break from something that you love. Do it. Guys, there's plenty of other great systems out there, especially if you're new to D&D 5e and you've only been playing role-playing games in general for maybe a couple years. There's a lot of other great games out there. There's Starfinder, there's Pathfinder 2nd Edition that's coming out here in a couple of weeks, which I'll be talking heavily about as well. There's Star Wars Age of Empire. I know I talked a lot of crap about that game, but as you can see behind me, I have all of the Star Wars Age of Empire, Age of Rebellion, and Force and Destiny. One of the guys at the local game stores gave me a hell of a deal on all 38 books and box sets and DM screens, so I had to take it. So great dice system, now that I actually understand it. Thank you to Cody Doolittle for helping me understand the dice. I was so anal and I was so negative about this. I mean, since the game came out in like 2013, 2014, I just ribbed it. I called for the designer's head on a pike at one time. I think I remember doing, but I just never wanted to give it a chance because it wasn't a D20 system. But now that I actually understand the dice mechanics, and it actually fits the way that I DM. I see myself as a storyteller, not a dungeon master that just wants to kick in a door and roll initiative. Although you can play Star Wars like that, but the dice tell stories. So you can be successful or unsuccessful, and something good or bad can happen, or something really good or something bad can happen. There's advantages and disadvantages and all that other stuff. So it's a great system. I'll be doing some videos on that as well. And I may even do an apology video for asking for the guy's head on a pike. So that was a lot of years ago. He probably isn't even with the company anymore. But anyways, guys, there's a lot of other great games out there besides D&D 5e. I love D&D 5e, but try some other games, guys. If you feel like you're getting a little burnt out or you want to try something else, hey, get with all the players and ask your DM if you can play something else. And if you're a dungeon master and if you're getting burnt out on a specific game, ask your players to change. Because if you're not having fun doing it, that's actually going to show with you running your games. And your players will sense that. So try some other games, guys. So I hit a milestone. Well, I almost hit a milestone. And that is 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for that. I'm getting close, and I'll probably do something special for 20,000 subscribers. I may do a couple of giveaways or something like that. So look, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you need to subscribe because you'll get notifications on when I do videos and stuff. So, but I will do something special for that probably within the next couple of weeks. So look for that. And thank you guys so much for your 5 years of subscribing. I never thought in a million years I would have 1,000 subscribers, let alone 20,000 and growing. I mean, it's just the last 6 months has just been so incredible for growth for the YouTube channel. So thank you guys again. Totally appreciate it. So last month in June, I did a 30-day video, basically a video a day. And I basically did a ton of miniature unboxings, the special miniature unboxings, a lot of other books and stuff. That went really good. That was actually really tough to do 30 videos in 30 days, but I did it. I'm so proud of myself, and that was actually hard to do. I did that probably about a year ago, or not quite a year ago, when I was still living in Florida. I did 35 or 40 videos in 30 days, and that was tough too. And that was around the time that Starfinder came out, and I did all of the core races, the themes, some mechanic videos, a bunch of unboxings with that as well. So that was really tough. It was really fun, and I'll probably do that again probably in the next couple months after I get the new studio built, that's what I want to talk about now. So last time in June, when I talked to you guys about me moving, I live in a one-bedroom house now here in El Paso, Texas. It was pretty much fully furnished for me. It's a great deal. I couldn't even rent a closet for the price that I'm paying here in El Paso, which is $600 a month, all utilities. But I need more room. A one-bedroom house is just not enough for me. I'm going to be moving into a 3-bedroom house. I'm going to have a room for my new studio that I've talked about. Then I'm also going to be going to Florida here within the next month. And my mother is retiring, and she has told me that she wants to move to El Paso. She wants to be close to me. I want her to be close to me. And I'm really looking forward to having my mother here. And my mother, and on a side note here, my mother's and I relationship has been stressed over the last couple of years because my brother is a massive drug addict, and my mother finally took the steps to get him out of her life. And I'm so proud of her for doing that. It's been probably a couple of months now since that whole thing happened, which will be, I'm actually going to make a video and talk about it because it will just make me feel better. And I hid this for a lot of years, and I'm not hiding it anymore. So I'm proud of my mother. I'm glad that she actually took the steps to get rid of him and oust him out of her life, because he's actually a piece of crap for everything that he's done. And she wants to be closer to me, so I'm totally looking forward to it. And we are going to live happily ever after. So, but my mother's getting up in age. She's going to be 76 in October. And, my father died back in 2006, so she's all by herself, and I might as well. I want to take care of my mom. I mean, my mom took care of me as a kid growing up, and totally took care of me and spoiled me, and I want to take care of her. She deserves it. She is an incredible woman, and it's going to be nice to have her back to where we can actually have a mother-son relationship instead of worrying about my brother 24 hours a day and what he's doing, what he's stealing next, what he's destroying, etc. So it's going to be nice to have her back in my. So I'll be leaving probably within a month to go and get her and move her to El Paso. And she is totally going to love it here. She's really going to. I've totally fallen in love with this place as well. So anyways, moving on. I'll be building a studio after that. Hopefully around October, November, the studio will be done, but I'm going to be making a panel. I'm going to be having all kinds of different camera angles, new studio lighting, new soundproofing. I'm really going to go overboard with this, and I'm going to be streaming my game live. My players and I, we're going to be playing Star Wars Age of Empire. Well, actually, I'm sorry, we're going to be playing Age of Rebellion. They want to dress up. They want to cosplay it. I'm totally for that. I may even dress up as a really tall, fat Yoda, or maybe a Jedi. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to stream that live. But like I told you guys a couple of months ago, I have big ambitions. And, I brought on Furied Fate to help with social media. I'm also going to bring on someone else to do all my video editing. So, this is not free, guys. This costs a lot of money. And, YouTube and the Patreon page is going to take care of this. So I'm looking forward to it. And I can't wait to just expand and grow, hopefully. And it's just on that verge. And, I just want to take it to the next level. So keep watching those videos, guys. And the quality will be drastically improving, even though it's not bad now. But the quality will be improving drastically, like I said, probably around the end of October, November. So I'm totally excited. And I can't wait to find a video editor, too. So that's going to be great. So let's move on. Let's talk about the gold leaderboard. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what the heck's the gold leaderboard? Well, the gold leaderboard is I'd say basically it's like almost like a program that runs in the background because I use Streamlabs a lot with a lot of my Twitch streams. And anytime that I'm live, I have the gold, it's on, and you accrue gold every minute. You can get gold by donating to the channel. You can get gold by being one of my patrons. You can get gold by subscribing to my Twitch channel. You can get gold by giveaways. There's all kinds of ways that you can get gold. And at the end of the 4-month cycle, which will end August 31st, at the end of next month, the top 10 or top 15 finishers on the gold leaderboard will get to choose from a bunch of prizes from physical products like books, box sets, miniatures, paint, all kinds of stuff, DM screens, virtual token packs, virtual map packs, map packs, say that real quick 10 times. You'll get to choose. And then at the end of August, the gold leaderboard will be totally wiped, and it will go for another 4 months, which will be December 31st. So every 4 months, this is going to be a cycle, and I'm looking forward to doing this, and I'm looking forward to give away some swag too. It'll be Digital Dungeon Master t-shirts, maybe tabletopping t-shirts or mugs or stickers, whatever. So you'll be able to pick up all that great stuff if you're in the top 10 or top 15. And I'll expand it to 15, maybe even 20, but it just depends on the amount of donations and stuff that I get, because it is going to be community driven. So map packs, all kinds of stuff. So moving on again, like I said, there's lots to talk about. So last month, you'll also, well, actually at the beginning of this month, you'll notice that the Digital Dungeon Master website went through a massive overhaul, and I redid everything. There was too much navigation. So you had to go here to here to here to get to here. And I wanted to eliminate that. I wanted to streamline it, and I wanted to make it nice and clean. and that's what I did. And I'm really happy with the way that the Digital Dungeon Master site turned out. I do have actually several additions that's going to be being added. You're going to be able to download level 1 through 20 character sheets for Fantasy Grounds. I would love to have every class and race combination, so if any of you guys want to help do those, feel free to email me. I'll give you credit for them. I may even throw some swag your way if you make a bunch of them. If you want to help me make a effects database for Fantasy Grounds for every base class, every archetype, every spell, every magic item, every feat, anything, I want to add effects on there so you can just copy the line and paste it. This is something that the effects is something that I've wanted to do for about 3 years now, but I just haven't had the time because I'm running 7-8 games and all that stuff. I just never had time. So now that I have time, my schedule has really tamed down. And now with bringing on Furied Fate and a video editor, it's going to give me more time to do stuff like that. And I really want to do the effects. And also Faerun from the Fantasy Grounds College, that has he has also been really helpful with that and gave me a whole spreadsheet of effects. So I'm going to combine all his with mine, and we are going to have a massive database of effects. So I'm looking forward to get that up there. It'll all be sorted by category, so it'll be sorted by class, by archetype, by race, by magic item, by feat, by spell. It'll be super organized, and you guys will have no problems at all finding anything because it will also be in alphabetical order. So I've also revamped the entire YouTube channel. Everything was a cluster F on there. So I took all of the videos, I retagged all 4,000 plus videos. This took me probably about 2 months to work on. But I've retagged all the videos, I have made new playlists, I've gotten rid of some videos that probably should have been taken off a long time ago. And like I said, it's much more organized, the main page is organized, and I like the way that it looks now. And wow, was that a job? That was a massive job. And I'm so glad that it's over. And now that it's done, that I can just add videos and keep it maintained, which is going to be pretty easy now. So I also in June, I think it was June, maybe even May, I made my Discord server public. So down in the comments section below, you will be able to join the Discord server. So make sure you join the community. The chat is very active. When you join, you'll get access to all of the text channels. And if you are one of my patrons, you'll get access to the voice part of it as well. So, and that's even with the base dollar pledge. And with the dollar pledge, you get a ton of stuff anyway. So, and that's the last thing that I want to talk about are all of the, oh, wait, hold on. The last thing I want to talk about is, wait, here it comes, here it comes. Ooh, that's right, the Patreon update. I almost forgot that I had that that little sound over and effect. So, yeah, so Patreon, you guys, Patreon went through a massive overhaul as well. It probably went through the biggest overhaul between the YouTube channel, the website. I don't know, the website went through a lot too, but the Patreon page did as well. All new graphics, all new thumbnails. I added like 8 new goals, and I added like 8 new pledges. And then within all of the pledges, I added a ton of new swag that you get every month. So that was a lot of brainstorming and a lot of messing up and a lot of trial and error. And Patreon is something that I usually used just to have people sign up for my pay-to-play games. But now I have totally expanded on that, and it's less paying for games now, and it's more content. So check out the Patreon page, guys, if you want to help support what I do. I'd like to keep Fury Fate on and a video editor on for quite a while. I would like to see this grow and maybe even bring on another editor or something like that, because that's the whole reason why I've been doing this for 5 years. You guys want to see content, and I want to give more videos to you guys. I just don't want to give you guys game videos like how I've done pretty much the last 4 years. I'm expanding. I want to talk about games. I want to talk about rule sets. I want to talk about mechanics. Hell, I just want to turn on the damn stream and I just want to talk about orcs, or what you can do with orcs, or what you can do with dragons, or how to deal with players, or if you're a new player to D&D, what do you need to get started? If you're a new DM tips. I mean, the Digital Dungeon Master, I need to be doing that kind of stuff. So bringing on, social media person, a couple of video editors, that's going to allow me to do nothing but create content, and that's what I want to do. So check out my Patreon page, guys. There's a lot of different there's a lot of interaction, especially within the last 2 to 3 weeks since I've revamped the Patreon page. I usually do a post every day, or maybe even every other day. And a lot of the posts, only my patrons see. So the Twitch channel don't see it, the YouTube channel don't see it, only my patrons do. And you can get access to everything on my Patreon page. Basically, not all of it, but the dollar level gives you the weekly treasure chest, the vodcast. There's a couple of goals to where I'll do a map a month to give you guys. There's also a Q&A that's getting close to a goal. But you'll get access to voice chat. You'll get, if you're at the $5 and up level, you'll get my Digital Dungeon Master Compendium, which is all of 5e content that I'm creating. There's 22 chapters in it. It's going to be hundreds and hundreds of pages when I'm done. And like I said, this is now that I'm going to have time. It's going to really allow me to start putting the content into the compendium. Now this month I've got a lot of base equipment, a lot of mundane base equipment going in this month. I've got a bunch of magic items going in this month, and I've also got some spells going in. Next month I'll do a straw poll, and we'll see what everybody else wants to see. So maybe it'll be some archetypes. Maybe it'll be some optional rules that I have in mind. Maybe it'll be my crafting system that I want to put into D&D 5e, because the only negative thing that I don't like about D&D 5e is the crafting system. I just think it could have been a lot better. But it's plain, it fits the theme of D&D 5e, and I'm going to create an entire database of materials, from ores to herbs to poison glands for monsters, etc. So I'm looking forward to expanding on the Digital Dungeon Master Compendium. So like I said, I added a bunch of new pledge levels. I added a ton of new goals. I shifted a lot of things around. I've sent out show notes so you guys can see how I work. I've showed you guys in the last stream how I work, color coordination with highlighters and stuff. So there's 3 different pledges where you can get 1, 2, or 3 show notes. If you need a 30-minute consultation, or if you need an hour consultation, anything you need to help with your game, or maybe if you're new to D&D or any role-playing game, I've got consultations. And even if you need help with Fantasy Grounds, I'll even do that. So check out my Patreon. It's really awesome now, and there's a lot of interactiveness with me. I've totally redone it. I'm so happy that I've had such a positive feedback from all of the current 60 patrons that I have about how they really like how it's more interactive, more articles, and just more stuff on all of the different reward levels. So thank you. And you get a stipend too for the gold leaderboard. So you get a penny for every you get a gold for every penny you contribute on Patreon every month. So you'll get a stipend every month. So but anyways, guys, I think that's going to be about it for me. I've been rambling on for about 30 minutes now. So thank you, guys. I'll probably be doing these videos probably once every couple of months, maybe every month. But I feel that there's just really no need to do one every week or every month until I get a bunch of stuff built up and I can talk to you guys. So thank you guys again. I'll do something for the 20,000 YouTube subscribers once we hit that. So probably within the next couple of weeks or so. Check out my Patreon page, guys. Get signed up for that. Get all of the benefits and the rewards. And also check out the new Digital Dungeon Master t-shirts, stickers, and stuff. All those links, joining the Discord server for the chat, all that stuff will be down in the comments section below. And once again, thank you to Furied Fate for wanting to come on board. I'm really excited about talking to you. And if you're a video editor, and if you know what you're doing, and if you can add a bunch of cool transitions and colors and bleeps and whistles and sound effects, send me an email because I would probably like to talk to you and possibly hire you for a part-time position. So thank you guys again. Totally appreciate it. Like the video, thumbs it up, share it, tell your grandmother, and even subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I've got thousands, 4,000 plus videos on role-playing game stuff, live games, tutorials, all that stuff. So until next time, everybody, happy gaming and stay safe.